All right, so families, hopefully now you've had some time to talk about womp womp, sin, what went wrong, what broke, how we broke, God's good creation. However, as we talked about in the last module, God didn't leave us there. He had a plan immediately in Genesis chapter 3. As soon as that happened, he started showing us his plan. And that plan came to full fruition in Jesus. And so I don't think it'd be ashamed to say that this is my favorite part of the gospel message.
Absolutely.
Pastor Tanner, I know, big topic, but how do I talk to my kids, no matter what age, about Jesus?
Right. And let's remember, let's do a little review. Is God created everything as perfect, but did it stay that way? No. So sin entered. And here's the bad news is we can't do anything about that. But here's what we left us with. Does God still love us? Yes. And does God still have a plan for our lives? Yes. And that plan all along was Jesus.
Amen.
And to your point, this is absolutely the pinnacle of the Bible. This is our favorite topic because this is our only way to be made right with God. So going back to the very first one, God created us to be in a relationship with him. But the sin separates us, and where we can't do anything about that. But God still has a plan. His plan was for somebody to come and actually be perfect. The Old Testament has laws and prophets and telling the people, hey, this is what you have to do to be made right with God. And the Bible also says that none of us have done it. But there is one person that did. So Jesus, the second person of the Trinity, came down and lived the life that we were supposed to live and didn't. And he died the death on the cross that me and you deserved.
Yeah, I love that analogy. I love that.
And here's even better, is Jesus did that and he didn't stay dead. And because he was risen back to life from the grave, we too can be risen to a true life, a full life, a life that we can have this perfect relationship restored with God. And that can only be done with Jesus Christ. So as we enter into discussions, a very popular, it's going to be John 3:16, which sums up this whole module in one verse. So I want you to read, sit with that. There's questions about just the work of Jesus, but here's what I really want you to leave you with, is our sin problem is huge, and the only solution is Jesus Christ. And I just pray that you have great conversations with that in mind.
Amen. And one of the really cool things also about this, and I just love the questions you guys have put together. It's a wonderful, wonderful resource for all of us. As we talk through, we sit in sin for so long because we want to understand the cost that Jesus gave freely. And so if you're watching with your mom and dad and talking to the kids here, and you're asking, well, what makes Jesus so great? God stepped off his throne to take care of all that sin for us, and we didn't deserve any of it. Any of it. If anything, we deserved what he got. But he took all of that penalty on himself, and on top of that, gave us a brand new life. So that's why we don't have to sit where we were before, because he's given us a new life, a new freedom, and he calls us his kids. So moment I became a Christian, I became his kid, which is pretty awesome. So with that said, parents, have some time, sit over these set of questions, talk through it, read that John 3:16 verse, because again, God provided an immediate solution in the form of fully God, fully man, Jesus Christ.